Okay, this is my CG machine. I think my pencil's maybe a little bit on the warp side now, but this is what I use, and I like the rubber tips, and they're pretty accurate. And just a block of wood, and that's how I check my CG. Right now, I'm just going to use it for a stand to hold the airplane while I show you some settings on setup. Crap. Alright, well that wasn't going to work. Anyway, what I have for setup on my airplane is I have a launch switch, which is right here in the up position. And then on the side, there's my preset to get the nose up. A little bit of, I only go even on the flaps. I don't do positive flap, and then a little bit of up elevator. As you can see, the elevator goes up just a little. Anyway, after that, the nice thing about this switch here is I can have my flaps full flap. We'll put it down for now, out of launch switch. Right now, I'm in thermal. If you can see, that's my thermal. Now let's say I'm gonna land, so I'm coming in, I'm flapping for a turnaround, and you can see my throttle stick is still where it is, and when I go to throw, all I do is flip that up and push that button, and on this radio it's very simple to do. So now you let go of the turnaround button after you throw, and on your way up, you just go to the throttle stick, push it forward, or flap stick, whatever you want to call it. And then as soon as you're ready to push over, push that down, and then you can be in thermal mode or whatever you want to be for the flying situation in the wind. So right now I'm using that as thermal on, and of course this is the CX4. And then I'm testing some other settings still because the plane's still new. So that is cruise, and I don't normally fly reflex on my other planes on the CX2, but I'm trying it on the CX4, and it seems to like a little bit of reflex, which I think is about 2 millimeters. And then launch, I think it's very close to that. Yeah, it is very close. So anyway, that's pretty much all the settings. The nice thing about the Evo is all my settings for flying are here. When I turn the launch switch off, I got my own cruise separate from the launch, or whatever speed mode. This would be cruise, and then my own thermal right there, which is nice. The other cool thing is I've been flying Futaba Fast for a long time, and I run the 8-channel receiver in this airplane, and I never ever put my antennas inside a wing or anything like that, and I've never had any issues with that at all. I have used receivers long enough, some of my 6 channels, that the antennas got a little tore up where they come out of the fuse after a couple of years, and I put new antennas on, and that solved that problem. But yeah, pretty neat airplane. I did a real nice job on this. This is Roland Summer in Hmong she likes the colors, and let me tell you, I really like the colors. I can see this plane so far away. Even people that are at the field flying with me just go, man, that's pretty nice, you know. And it is. You can see that red and black forever. And the tails are nice too. There's the tails. And there they are. Okay, I've been flying. Let's check the radio. I flew for 36 minutes. And we're up to 54, and I haven't turned it off yet. So right now, I'll show you the inside of the plane, and I'll turn it off. Also, I found some reflective tape a buddy left in a box, and that works real nice. Right now I'm flying at the forward CG line, just trying it out because it's really windy out, and it seems to be fine. The only thing, the big difference is, you know, the nose wants to stay down longer in a stall, so you need to be a little bit ahead of it. When you're flying like that, let's see here. So, I tape my canopy on at least one piece, even most of the time when I'm practicing. Not all the time, but most of the time. And holding a camera and doing this is not the simplest thing. Alright. Now when I fly in a contest, I tape the canopy here, across the center, and across the rear. And I do that because when the canopy, these canopies will lift like any of the canopies do. A lot of people not too sure they believe that, but they do. You can hear it go click when you launch it, and that's the canopy. So what I got is the my Futaba Fast receiver, 8-channel, the servos, and the battery. Nice thing about the batteries is you can weight them, and they come right in and right out, but it takes a second. I think I better get rid of the stand here. Used to having two hands, so this would be kind of different for me. You pop the plug out, the extension, and then there's the battery. Boom. So I weight different batteries for different winds, and that's a nice feature. Then you can take them out easily and charge them after every flight, or you know, you can leave it in your plane, whatever you want. But yeah, pretty neat stuff. And this is Roland Summers Company right here, which is pretty neat. And then he also has a stamp that he pretty much signs every plane, I guess. So that's kind of cool too. Anyway, that's about it. Hopefully happy flying.